Hey guys, Omni here. We're about to dive into episode 5 of season 2 of The Witcher. I'm going to get right into it because I'm a little crunched for time today. I got a lot of stuff to get out of the way. So we're going to be jumping right into this one. But remember, if you want to see the full-length reaction to this, it's over on Patreon, or if you become a member here on the channel, just sync up your own footage with the time code and you can watch my reaction to the entire episode, because I do have to trim things down to 10 minutes for it to be viewable on YouTube. It's just one of the ways you can help support us over here, help us work towards kind of expanding the types of things that we cover. I want to start getting into some movie reactions, stuff like that for some that I haven't seen. And that's one of the ways we can kind of get to that point. But of course, I know not everybody can help support us in that way. But a simple way to do so is simply by liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing these videos, giving them plenty of engagement, because when YouTube sees that, it tells them, hey, maybe we should show this video to more people. That being said, guys, let's go ahead and jump into episode 5, Turn Your Back. Here we go.
He's dead.
Your conviction lives on.
Have we seen this guy before?
My freedom in exchange for being the White Flame's bounty hunter.
How fortunate then for us both that I'm not working for Nilfgaard.
Well then, hello. Who are you working for then?
It's the point of no return.
I love this guy's voice, man.
I'd give anything to switch places with him right now.
Oh, okay. Oh, great.
Either point me to something useful or kindly piss off. There you go.
Oh, okay. That's what he was in the middle of when Geralt showed up.
Stay back.
That guy probably got a hold of him.
Hello, men. We're sailing. Anyone who's coming with us, get on board. This is the last call.
Hello? Is anyone there? Well, that's unsettling.
Or if this is about your wife, your mistress, I can promise you that wasn't me. I've never met them. You've got the wrong man. A really big fan. Then please know that I'm not willing to discuss the subjects of my work.
I love Jaskier, man. Oh, scales.
My theory is that they were nesting in the subterranean structure for years, which might explain the unique mutations. Will you help me or not?
Don't walk away from it now. Come inside.
Oh, she stayed behind.
My friend is missing. And I fear he may have got into some trouble with one of the guards down at the dock. I need you to go to the garrison.
She gave up her chance for Jaskier, man. Aw. I mean, I assume, like, the boat's just dipped, so she's behind.
You're the expert. Why don't you tell me?
It's this way.
Someone needs to make a super cut of Geralt's fucks and his just grunts.
Please, be reasonable. We're passing through. We don't want.
That fucking death. You're fucking stupid. I said.
See, I am helpful.
There's another one.
We don't know that elder blood can make Witcher mutagen. We don't even really know what it is.
I'm not desperate. I'm hopeful for the first time in a long time.
I mean, if you just need a little bit of blood, you can just be like, as long as they don't do anything reckless, like try to kill her for it.
I liked you better when you were a cynical old codger.
I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting this. So tight-lipped about your old friend, the Witcher.
I don't know where they are. I don't know where they're going. This is what I do. He grunts, and I tell stories. He mentions a Witcher keep, and I turn it into a magical, mystical hideaway.
I knew I'd find you here, you lazy lout. Leaving me at home to rot.
If you know what's good for you, leave. Now.
You'd shut the fuck up.
No, please don't hurt us. Leave her alone, please. She's done nothing.
Oh, you dumb fuck. Oh God, that was good. God damn. Yen, jeez, that was epic. Oh, right. When she screamed, there was the explosion. We saw a flicker of that crack, and then the land split. Okay, memory. It's a funny thing.
I have to go down there.
Where you have to go down there?
Thirsty?
What's he putting in the drink?
You think you should have been invited?
Well, it's my home.
I need to show you something.
Okay, maybe it was nothing. Okay, I was a little worried about what he was like dipping in there.
Mages weaponized monsters. Tried to conquer the lands with them. Fucking idiots. With a vial of your blood, we could protect generations to come.
Are you so sure it will work?
I'm not.
I'll do it. You have to test it on me first.
Oh. I don't know about that.
And all of those boys' suffering will have been for nothing.
But if they test it on her and she dies, they lose that source, or at least they have a limited supply after that. She would be better served not having it tested on her realistically. But I appreciate the sentiment and the sacrifice there within, but
Now, a conjunction like that would require two things: a massive surge of energy and conduits to channel it. Now, what if the monoliths aren't points of impact? What if they're the conduits?
So there used to be separate worlds for each species. So like a human world, dwarf world, elf world, monster world, and then something just shoved them all together. Am I understanding that right? At one point? Didn't the only mage that knew the ingredients and the way to do this, wasn't he killed in the sacking? Are they just going to try to trial and error it and see if they can figure it out? Or maybe does she know?
I just need a moment to prepare. There.
Oh, Triss doesn't know what the deal was.
To be the first.
The first?
New Witcher. That was her choice.
Will her blood still be effective to create more mutagen if she herself becomes mutated?
How should I know? You're the one he kidnapped.
Oh, what, you mages don't all share an alma mater? You didn't catch him at the last alum.
No magic, remember? Fuck.
You don't get to play damsel in distress. That's my job.
Are we working this morning, love?
Oh!
This way, run.
This music, man.
Gentlemen, many men have wanted to punch me in the face. Now is your chance.
This way.
We'll find you! In there! This is!
Oh, no.
Sorry, love. Girl's got to eat.
God damn it. Can't trust anybody.
You bring terror and you bring death, wherever you are!
A present from His Majesty.
At least I love it.
It's like a pocket of her memories.
Would you like a story? You can see us.
That shouldn't happen, I guess.
Come on, Ciri. Let's go back.
Uh-oh.
Then the monsters aren't new, they're just new to here.
Portal?
They're using our monoliths as gateways.
That's some crazy shit. Not gonna lie, man. These other planets and universes and shit. Planes.
I thought after Sodden, after everything they did to her at Aretusa, she would make her way here for refuge.
After Sodden.
He still doesn't know.
God's army has saved the continent. We should all be praising her name.
Yen's alive.
I mean, Triss could have told him that too, but guess that never came up.
Could have united our races. And now my sweet daughter. You will destroy them.
Oh.
A seed that will not spread, but will burst into flame.
Whoa, what the fuck? Uh-oh.
Where did those stellar-side fragments go? Whose voice was that?
Quiet.
Monsters came through. Oh, what the hell? Is it made of the monolith? Dude. What a perfect reaction. Oh my gosh.
Neither you nor I can just forget who we are. We can't kill our feelings.
It's a serious part of a prophecy or a plan or some kind of orchestration to bring everything to ruin, to force a rebirth of the world through elder blood. Is that pillar in the center? Is that another monolith? It looks like it. Hadn't noticed that before.
You know the words.
Ciri, behold the mother forest. The deathless mother nesting in trees. Turn your back to the forest.
Oh shit, she's doing it.
I deserve access to chaos.
I know how you can get it. How you can steal it.
Steal what?
Me.
Oh.
I'm the key to you getting your power back. All you have to do is deliver me to the right lock. A shattered black door just outside Sintra.
So, oh, the fuck will that do? Shit. Whew. All right, so we got a little bit more of the puzzle pieces behind the mystery of Ciri a little bit. As we took this kind of venture into her mind with Triss. Uncovered that she's part of some kind of like, I don't know, prophecy. A prophecy was mentioned, but that she's also kind of like, it was like a created prophecy to try to rebirth and recreate the world, to cleanse it and rebuild it from elder blood. That's all I kind of got out of that. So the elves, I believe, if I'm picking this up right, have blood descended from the elder, whatever that be. And that it is somehow mixed in their bloodline. And it's part of her bloodline, that branch that was being investigated there by the historian. I don't remember his name right now. Current trend, it seems to be. There's no record of that branch of that would or should house Ciri, I imagine, on it. We learned that the monoliths are like these kind of like transmitters, because I guess the original thesis or theory was that they were contact points, just where the convergence happened, and the impact points of that when the spheres came together. But now the theory is that they never actually came together. They're still separate, that the monoliths are just portals that connect this plane to the others, and that when this one shattered, it's bringing in new monsters, because whenever was it convergence or what do they call it? I can't remember. God, I'm so bad at this sometimes, man. Whenever the spheres collided, and that's when all the different races and the monsters all ended up on this plane. And that's why they're very connected with these monsters, and these new ones are new to the plane altogether. They're not evolved, they haven't hatched, they haven't brewed, they haven't bred here. They have just recently been teleported here from their original homeworld. So that's why they're unfamiliar with these deviations, these variants of these creatures. We also, see some progression with Ciri. They were able to actually create a successful replicant of the Witcher mutagen, so they could now, in fact, own up their numbers now using her blood. They were able to successfully recreate that. She wanted to test it on herself, but I like how Geralt came in and kind of talked her out of that, because I do think that would be, like, in the long run of things, given, like, how special her blood is and whatever her connection is to the greater world, that might not be the best way to go, especially, had they not been successful with that first vial of blood. Had she taken it, she'd be dead, and then their access to that very same blood would then be extremely limited to what is still in her body and what they'd be able to preserve. At least keeping her alive in her current state, they would have an endless supply of whatever they would need to create the mutagen. So it worked out in the end. And I like how Geralt opened up to her. He's like, no, you are awesome. You are dank shit, Ciri. For real. I like, I don't know. Obviously that he had a little more finesse on it. I don't even remember exact words that he used in that moment, but that praise, that moment of encouragement that he gave her, it was just again, coming from that fatherly dynamic that he's started to build upon. And then him and the historian, while they were investigating this thing, obviously both of them playing their cards close to their chest, because he's working with the Nilfgaardians, or closely with them, for his own purposes, trying to track down Yen. And then obviously Geralt is keeping his secrets for obvious reasons. And when she cried out during her little vision quest, it echoed across everywhere. It seemed like it even infected Cahir's dreams, and we got his name. I don't know if we've heard that before, but I watched I looked up the character names, and I tried to refresh it on that, because I remember in the previous episode I was like, have we ever learned this dude's name? He even got a flashback to that vision of what happened in the collapse when Ciri was trying to run away, and that Calanthe was also somehow involved in covering up all of this. I don't know. Again, I really like the way Vesemir is kind of being portrayed in this. He's very conflicted. He does care about Ciri, but he also cares about his people, and that's why he didn't. It wasn't going to force it on her at all, but he also didn't really kind of weigh the consequences on her or explain them to her in the long run. And so there was a little bit of some apprehension, some rushing into the situation for both Ciri and Vesemir for different reasons. And then you had the clear third party come in here and be like, guys, not a good idea. What the hell's this? What you doing? Triss is straight up afraid of whatever Ciri is now, having seen this apocalypse she's supposedly going to bring. Now this witch, during all this selfless acts that Yennefer had kind of committed, sacrificing her trip to Cetra to help Jaskier in this situation, because he helped her. She tried to return that favor and track him down and help him. And then, some great little turn of fate there, which she played up against that assassin who seems to be a fire mage, which was interesting. I like what she did though, playing drunk, and then when he tried to corner her, spit the alcohol through the flame and burned his face. Great move. She got caught, and again, she's in a helpless situation, and she's decided to reach out to the spirit in the forest again, and it's telling her, well, you need to bring Ciri to the monolith, etc. Whatever that'll do. I imagine it's going to open a gate. Open the gate and keep the gate open, more than likely, for these creatures or whatever. I want to know how these are connected, these story threads. What does this entity in the forest, in that temple, want to do with Ciri? What does it have to do with the monolith? What does it have to do with the spheres and the monsters? I don't know. And can it really give Yennefer her power back? Ciri might be able to. Here, drink some of my blood. Maybe that'll do it. I don't know. But great episode. I want to pass this off to you all, so sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. You can also join our Discord. Links down on my socials down below as well. And if you want to see the full-length reaction, remember that's on Patreon, or if you become a member here on the channel, gets you access as well. And speaking of, I want to shout out our channel legends before we go. Mandy Sherritt, Ryan Karen, Jason Coleman, Philly Vane, York Corey Scott, Margaret Grace, Mary Bradley, Jeffrey Hale, and various abominations. Thank you guys so much for your support. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Take care, everybody.